And in this solo episode of the Happy Hustle podcast, we're talking about the only 4 things you need to succeed in an expert business. So that means if you're an author, a speaker, a coach, a trainer, you're in that personal brand niche, these 4 things are what you need to really succeed and to make more money and more impact and happy hustle a life that you love. We're going to be diving into this episode of the Happy Hustle podcast. Do you want blissful balance in your personal and professional life? Great. What's up, guys? My name is Cary and I want to help you happy hustle a life you love, one full of passion, purpose, and positive impact. I'm a lifestyle entrepreneur, a professional model / actor, a digital marketing specialist, a podcast host, author, a biohacker, an eco-warrior, a martial artist, a hippie cowboy, and a humanitarian. My goal is to educate, inspire, and entertain you to live a life of passion, purpose, and positive impact. It is time to happy hustle your dream reality. Yee! What is up, you beautiful happy hustlers out there? Cary here, lifestyle entrepreneur and author and founder of The Happy Hustle. And I want to share with you the only 4 things you need to succeed in an expert business. So if you're an author, a speaker, a coach, a podcaster, you have some type of expertise, you're a trainer, a consultant, this can really help you increase your income and your impact. Now, these 4 things are from Phil M. Jones, who is a best-selling author, speaker, coach. He wrote many really powerful works, all regarding sales and persuasion. And I recently heard him describe these 4 things in detail. And I was like, wow, this is some gold. I want to share it with you, internalized, and then kind of my own spin on it. So the 4 things that you need in your expert business to succeed are visibility, credibility, authenticity, and availability. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Visibility, credibility, authenticity, and availability. And I'm going to break down each of these and how you can actually increase your visibility, credibility, authenticity, and availability so that you are better positioned in the marketplace so that you really do succeed at the level that you desire. Okay, so let's dive into it. Now, first and foremost, visibility, right? People need to know what you do and they need to be able to see you doing it, right? Visibility is huge. It's like, if I am a speaker, I want to position myself so I'm getting seen speaking more. Or if I want to speak more, I need to get on more stages so I can be visible, seen doing the thing that I want to be seen doing, right? If I am a podcaster or want to become a podcaster, I need to be podcasting, right? If I am an author or want to be an author, I need to be writing and putting books out. This obviously isn't rocket science. Again, I want to break down these concepts so that you understand them, but this one, it makes sense. You need to be seen. You need to increase your visibility. So you have to ask yourself, what can be done to grow my visibility right now? What can be done to grow my visibility right now? Think about that for you, okay? The second thing is credibility. So you have visibility, you need credibility, right? Credibility, like you need to have expertise in this area. If you want to be a consultant, regarding sales, you need to have some type of expertise, some type of credibility in the sales game. If you don't have that credibility, it's going to be very difficult to create a business around it. It's also going to be very difficult to actually, gain clients and visibility. The credibility is extremely imperative. And my good buddy Rory Vaden talks about it. He says, you are best positioned to help who you once were 5 years ago. Okay, so think about who you were 5 years ago and start serving that person. That's how you can build the credibility. You already have things that you're great at, that you've done, and now you just have to package them in a way that really showcases your credibility, right? If you have, become class president, you could share how to do that, right? If you were a professional athlete, you could share how to do that. If you wrote a best-selling book, you could share how to do that. It's going to be different from you for you. Now, you will have to ask yourself here, what is missing in my credibility right now? And how can you evolve it? How can you collect more credibility to help reassure those of your ability, right? So that's the second piece. So you got visibility and credibility. Now, authenticity. Everybody out there right now is craving authenticity because there's so much BS facades out there. People who are putting on the filters, and they're standing in front of the rented Lambos on the their buddy's yacht, and they're maybe photoshopping a jet in the background. Like, this is what's happening. It's sad but true. The authenticity can really attract your perfect people when you just keep it real and you're like, hey, this is it. This is me. This is not where I want to be, or necessarily I'm on my journey, but I'll take you with me as I rise, and you just are like leveling the playing field, keeping it real with the people. And a lot of, individuals really appreciate that. I know I do, when someone's just as honest and raw. So keep nurturing your authenticity and ask yourself this: what can be done to demonstrate authenticity? This is the question that you have to ask yourself, okay? Really right now, how can you portray the authenticity to your people and being unapologetically yourself in the process, okay? So you got visibility, credibility, authenticity. Now, the fourth thing you need if you want to succeed in the expert business world, you have to think about the availability. And I don't think a lot of people think about this one. So availability, meaning, how can people actually access my content? How can people buy from me? How can people hire me? How can people work with me? A lot of times, you want to be a speaker per se, but you don't have your speaker kit dialed in. And so it's going to be very hard to know when you're available if you don't have your calendar very clear, and you don't have your speaker kit, and you don't have your rates, and you just are hoping that someone just magically offers you 10 grand to go speak on a stage, but you're not prepared. You're not available to actually get booked and be a professional. Same thing with podcasts. You want to land big podcast guests, but your quality, your content, your video, your audio isn't where it needs to be to get the big name guests on your show. Same thing with, a consulting gig, or, being an author. Like, if your quality of work and the way that you work with individuals isn't available and very clear, you're not going to be able to land the contracts that you desire or have the success that you wish to have. Whoa. Apologies for interrupting your programming, but I have to tell you, the best investment you can make in yourself is one in which helps you acquire skills. You've probably heard people talk about, just invest in yourself and you'll be successful. Yes, that's true to a degree, but you have to invest in skills that will ultimately help you achieve your desired results. And I think one of the best skills one can possess, be it an entrepreneur or an aspiring entrepreneur, is the sales sword. Really knowing how to sell, utilizing pressure-free persuasion, which will make you more money and more impact. Now, if you want to know how to sell more efficiently and effectively, I just launched a sales course called The Proven Roadmap Process to Selling Millions of Dollars and helping you to increase your conversions, guaranteed. And you can get access to this new sales course that The Happy Hustle is launching at thehappyhustle.com/sales. And if you act fast, you'll get it at the lowest price it'll ever be available, because we are launching it and we want to gain amazing testimonials and social proof to further share this knowledge. So if you act fast, you can get it at the lowest price it'll ever be. That's at thehappyhustle.com/sales. Now let's get back to this episode. So those are the 4 things that you need to succeed in an expert business. All right. I'll go through them one more time. Here we go. Visibility, credibility, authenticity, and availability. All right. And if you want to happy hustle your dream reality in the personal brand niche, or as an expert based business where you have an expertise and you're selling that knowledge or the products and services around that knowledge, then you need these 4 things. You have to have them. And you need to constantly be focusing on them. How can you increase the visibility, the credibility, the authenticity, and the availability? That's it. And this was from Phil M. Jones, who knows what he's talking about. I'm going to link to his article on this so you can go deeper if you'd like. But regardless, whatever you do, start to happy hustle in these 4 areas, and you'll see an increase in your income and your impact when you increase that visibility, credibility, authenticity, and that availability. So I hope you got some value from this. Short, sweet, to the point, very much, a breakdown of a concept at large that, really can actually move the needle in your personal brand / expert business. So I hope this was valuable for you. I know in my own journey, I'll tell you, I have seen as I increase my visibility, I increase the money I make. As I increase the credibility, meaning the more things that I actually possess, the skills, the things that I accomplish, I increase my income. When I increase my authenticity and I just keep it real, I attract more people who I want to attract, the people who have the same vibe and similar morals and values. And then when I increase my availability, meaning I have different offers and things that people can buy based on what stage they're at, where I can nurture them up that value ladder, I make more money as well, and thus more impact. And that's really what it's all about, making a positive impact, having things available to serve people based on wherever they're at. Not everyone can pay you 25 grand for your mastermind. I found that out. That's true. That's cool. I get it. I want to meet people where they're at. Maybe they just want free content. Okay, I'll give you that. If you want to pay $100 for a course, I'll give you that. If you want to pay 5 grand, so the availability, not to completely, confuse your people with like, what is your core offering, but actually have an ascension plan baked in to your process. That's what we're talking about. So increasing the visibility, credibility, authenticity, and that availability. That is how you happy hustle a life that you love. And I hope you got some value. If you want to go deeper, you can pick up a copy of my book, thehappyhustlebook.com. You can get it for free for just shipping and handling. So basically, the book's free. You just help out with the shipping and handling. But regardless if you get the book or not, I hope you actually take these 4 things and really start to integrate them into your daily process so that you are increasing your income and your impact. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace and love.